Hi, my name is Roger Schluter. This video is actually about safe deposit box. And I know a lot of people, this is not a big thing, but I tell you, it does come in handy. And you probably need to know a little bit about them. If you already do, then hey, you're way ahead of the game. But anyway, safety deposit box, as they have it, is really, works out pretty well. It's basically a box that's in a vault. So you have a box that's locked and with two keys. The bank has one key, you have the other key, and then it is locked, and then the vault's locked too. So I mean, it's a basically you're putting away stuff that nobody's going to get to. So anyway, it's a secure place to put valuables, whether these valuables are money based or just hard to replace. Could be hard to replace, like a car title, a mortgage, a license, personal papers like passports, or copies of a driver's license or something. And so anyway, you rent this space, usually at a bank or credit union, and the space is usually just a metal box that's inside a vault. And that makes a space very secure, being in a vault, in a bank or credit union. I mean, banks have security like alarms and cameras. They're pretty secure places. When people rob banks, they don't go to the they don't go to the boxes, anything like that. They basically just take the money out of the teller's drawers. That's what they do if they rob it. So anyway, it makes the space, it's very valuable in a credit union or a bank. They have security, they have alarms, they have cameras. They're pretty secure places. For added security, the safety deposit box usually has two keys. They're both needed to open the box. The banker keeps one key, and then you have the other key. And then when you want to get in your box, you come to the bank, and you get the banker. He gets his key, you get yours. You go over and you both turn them, and then you pull out your little box and you go in a room and look at it by yourself. So it's very secure, and it's very, I guess, very safe. And nobody really knows what you got in that box, because they don't come in with you. So anyway, it's pretty good. But you do have to be careful that you really don't put things in the box that you really shouldn't. But anyway, the bank or credit union, they usually make you show proof of identity in order to get into the box. The box is not only just secure, only you know really what's in the safety deposit box. They don't come look at your stuff. But they do depend on you to not put things like ammo in it, or things that you're not supposed to put in it. And because the bank or credit union itself is a pretty secure place, and the boxes are in a vault that has to have two keys to open, even after you open the vault, they also check your identity to be able to see that you can actually access the box. So anyway, the contents are not covered by FDIC insurance that your accounts are covered with. So, but I mean, I tell you, it's pretty safe. If you have things in there that you really need to insure, then you should get them insured. And you can do that. You can get them insured and then have them in the safety deposit box. So anyway, what do you keep in a safety deposit box? Well, I mean, I think you'd want to keep important papers like passports, deeds to real estate, titles to automobiles, money items like, if you got some gold or silver, if you got stocks or bonds or jewelry, things like that aren't really, they're not things that, they're things that you got to put somewhere. And if you're not going to be using them all the time, on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, you might as well put them in there. I mean, at least they're going to be safe. If somebody breaks in your house, they're gonna go for certain places that they think there's valuables, and they'll take them. Nobody's really going to break in a bank to go through the these safety deposit boxes. Believe me, it would take too long. They'd be caught. It's just not done. So anyway, what can be kept in a safety deposit box? Well, or what cannot be kept in a safety deposit box? What can be kept is almost anything money-wise or anything that's got value. What cannot be kept in a safety deposit box is firearms, weapons, ammo, drugs or alcohol, and perishable goods. You really don't want things, that can go bad or whatever. So anyway, how much do these generally cost? I mean, approximately anywhere from $50 to $300 annually, depending on the size of the box rented. The bigger the box, the more the cost. And then now, the one thing is usually it's just owned by one person. I mean, I have a safety deposit box and I have certain stuff in it, but I tell you, you can share it. The cost of ownership of that safety deposit box can be shared, and you can have other person or other persons that will have a key like you have and can visit the box and its contents anytime. So if an owner dies, the laws of the state will, with respect to probate laws, will determine what happens to that box. Anyway, they're good places to put things of value, and they're good things to put things like that you really don't want to lose or don't want to burn up in a fire, like a deed to a property, or maybe something that shows value or something. There's some people that put gold coins in there, they put silver coins, they put things of value that they want to keep, that they don't want to disappear, get stolen, or burn up in a fire. So anyway, the last thoughts, the contents, they're usually not insured. So if you want them insured, you, the owner, must take out separate insurance on the items in the box with an insurance company. And then if the owner does not pay the rental amount, I'm not sure how long the bank gives you, but the bank or credit union will have the box drilled open, and they will follow the rules of that state for the disposal of the contents. And a lot of times, if you come back later and you want that contents, then you have to pay for them drilling it out, and you have to pay for that. Chances are you may have other costs too that come up because of that. So anyway, that's kind of the thing of a safety deposit box. It's a great place to put stuff. You don't have to worry about it in your house. You don't have to worry about it burning up. You don't have to worry about fire or water damage. You don't have to worry about thieves breaking in and stealing it. So anyway, it's just they're great places to put things of value, and it doesn't have to be money, and actually probably cash would not be a good thing to put in there, but cash you really want to put in the bank and get interest on. So, but anyway, a lot of other things, any artifacts, any things that are going to increase in value, and then of course gold coins and things like that, and so anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate you watching the video. And if you got anything out of here, I hope you subscribe to the channel, and that'll help you out in the future. You'll see more content like this. And I'm not saying exactly like this. This is more of a loans, business, things like that, and banking, which falls right in line with everything else. So anyway, it's a good channel. You'll get a good overall view of finance and financial things. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate you being on. And anyway, thanks a lot. My name is Roger Schlueter, and I will see you in a future video. Thanks.